Hey guys, Wild Willie here. I'm out doing a little hike today, and I'm going to get dumped on any minute now. They're calling for heavy rains anytime. Feel it coming in the air. So I'm going to set up, revisit my tarp shelter. This is the method I prefer in the bug out bag or when I'm doing one-day hikes. So I'm going to show you really quick. I know there was a lot of video views on my other one, but I never really explained it step by step. So this is what I'm going to show you now. In this case, I have a 9x12 I carry with me. That's more than enough for 2 people in gear. It's less than 5 minutes to set up. You need your tarp, you need 8 tent pegs, and either a tree or a hiking stick or something of that fashion, and a little piece of string to tie it off with. So anyways, I'm going to show you step by step how to build this thing really quick. This is the easiest, fastest, and preferred shelter for me anyways. So anyways, sit back and enjoy the ride. Step 1, guys, lay your tarp out flat. Try to get it on a level piece of ground. And now you're going to stake in. You're going to use 6 stakes to stake in all the grommets that aren't corners. So you don't want to stake in the corner grommets, but on 3 sides you want to stake in all the grommets that aren't corners. So I'm going to do that real quick and we'll get back. So step 2, we didn't put in the corner grommets. We just did the 2 in the middle. We didn't do that corner, 2 on that side and 2 on that side. We left the front unstaked. Now we're going to tie up the front to our tree or a hiking stick just to prop up the front to get the thing started. Okay guys, step 3 is complete. I just tied the top off to a tree. I forgot to mention, when you do the side ones, when you stake these in, you want to stake the second one going in at about a 45-degree angle. So angle it up. The last step, or one of the last steps, is to stake these 2 front corners here. Okay guys, after this one's tied and all your pegs are in, you're doing 2 things now. You're just going to tuck in these corners. You'll see on that side and on this side, all I did was these corners were sticking flat out, like this. All I did was tuck these under and pull them taut underneath. So now here's your shelter. This takes about 2 minutes to set up. Now, of course, taking your tent pegs after it's all set up and adjusting, for tension and everything else, and just tightening them up and moving them out. Now, this thing can go higher on the front if I wanted it to. If I was closer to a tree, I could have a higher, maybe up to a 5-foot opening there, but that takes away from the sleep space. So you'll see inside here, just backing it up, you can't really get a good sense of depth in there, but there's more than enough for 2 people to sleep this way with gear on either side, or 3 people to sleep this way. I'll throw my backpack in there for judgment a little bit. This is a perfect shelter. It takes 2 minutes to set up. You're going to be covered from the elements three-quarters of the way around anyways, and it's a quick fix. Like I said, I use this in the bug out bag. I use this for the overnight camp only because, you know what, it's a hell of a lot easier to carry a tarp than a tent, especially if you have it in your bug out bag for emergency uses. When they come pretty compact and ready to rock and roll. Like I said before, this is a 9x12. Most preppers prefer an 8x10 or a 10x12, around there. It all depends on your size and how many people you want to have sleep on this thing. I like a 9x12, even just for myself. That gives me more than enough room to move around in there, and in case someone else comes along, there's room for them to sleep too. So anyways, I'm going to make myself some something to drink here and get settled for this rain, because it's going to come dumping down any moment now. So remember, it's not a question of if the shit hits a fan, it's a question of when. So always be prepared.